So in this video, we're looking at 4 of the best affordable keyboard cases that you can get for the iPad Air 5. It's also going to fit the iPad Air 4. Prices and more information for everything covered in the video will be down in the description below. So let's go ahead and get started. First one up is the Rebound magnetic keyboard case by ESR. It's got a floating cantilever style stand, multi-touch trackpad, backlit keys. It's going to fit the iPad Air 5. It's also going to fit the iPad Air 4, iPad Pro 11-inch, first, second, and third generation. Over on the right hand side, you get your on and off switch and USB-C charging port. To get it connected, you just hold down function and B for Bluetooth, and then it should pop up right in your Bluetooth settings. It also has a spot right here on the edge for the Apple Pencil, and then the flap sort of goes over to hold everything together. You can see the cutout there on the back for the rear-facing camera is made to fit the Pro versions as well. That's why you've got the extra space. You can see the iPad snaps right onto the back cover, and it folds right into position, very similar to the Magic Keyboard. Trackpad on here is really nice and smooth. Overall quality of the keys feel nice on here as well. The only thing I think would make this a little bit nicer is for the backlit on the keys. To me, I feel like it doesn't really show the keys that well. It also has just about every shortcut you would need on here for screen brightness, volume controls. It's just got a lot of good stuff going on with this keyboard case, and it's just really nice that you can take this on and off of the keyboard so easily. And then here's what the keyboard looks like with the lights turned off, just so you can see the backlit keys. I feel like if you're looking for a more affordable keyboard case, you definitely got to check this one out by ESR. This case by Chessona actually comes in several different colors: pink, purple, Pacific blue, and the one shown here is black. It's got a multi-touch, gesture-enabled touchpad. This one also has 10-color backlit keys. It's also going to fit the iPad Air 4 and iPad Pro 11-inch. It's also got a 360-degree hinge. And the nice thing about this one is you can use it at pretty much any angle. This one actually comes in several different colors: white, turquoise, purple, and the one shown here is black. You get your power switch there on the right hand side, along with the USB-C charging port. Nice thing about this one is it's like a hard plastic shell that the iPad snaps into, so it's also going to offer extra protection, and you don't have to worry about it getting all scratched up. So it's pretty much all a matte black plastic, except the strip there along the camera is more of a high gloss black. Plus you got a spot for the Apple Pencil. You've also got a spot here on the side for the Apple Pencil as well. To connect this one, you just hold down function and C. Then it should just pop right up in your Bluetooth settings. Just typing on this keyboard actually feels pretty decent, especially considering the price. You can see you've got some shortcuts there along the top for screen brightness, volume. You've got a button to lock the iPad, your home button. Nice thing is about the shortcuts on here, you don't have to hit function to use them. You can just hit the buttons to turn the screen brightness up. Volume buttons work really good. You've also got a mute button, media playback buttons. Looks like they have all the basics covered. And overall, this just feels like really nice quality, especially considering this is one of the more affordable options out there. The trackpad on here actually feels really nice and smooth. Looks like you can also use gesture navigation right on the trackpad. once you go past a certain point, it is a little top heavy. To me, I feel like you still have pretty good options as far as the angle of the screen goes. And then here's what the keyboard looks like with the lights turned off, just so you can see the backlit keys. And what I like is you can actually make this flat so you don't have to take it out of the case all the time. Overall, just a really nice job with this affordable keyboard case by Chesona. Now the Pro Keys detachable case by Zagg, you can actually get this one with or without the trackpad. Only comes in one color that I know of. It's sort of a dark gray color. This one also has backlit laptop style keys, and they're advertising 6.5 feet drop protection. I'll take their word on that one. As you can see, pretty durable looking case that the iPad snaps into. A little bit softer touch material there around the edges. Looks like you can snap the Apple Pencil on there and have it charge. Feels like it could be a little bit tighter right there though. You've also got a cutout there on the bottom for the charging port. Nice cutout on the back for the camera as well. Nice lines on the back for a little extra texture. Very minimal branding with the logo down there in the corner. As far as the keyboard part, it's actually really nice and soft. Almost like a mix between leather and microfiber, felt material, or suede. Wow, this one actually snaps into place really nice. It's got really strong magnets, so it gives you a couple different angles to choose from. And as you can see, really strong magnets. They've also got a flap here that's going to keep the Apple Pencil in place, or it folds back and snaps into place if you want to keep it out of the way. As you can see, a little bit more rounded keys on this one compared to some of the others I've shown you. You can feel this is definitely really nice quality. So you get your power button up here in the right hand corner. Looks like the battery's dead on this one. I'll go ahead and plug it in. Then you just hold down the Bluetooth or one button up here in the corner until you see it go in pairing mode. Then it should pop up right in the Bluetooth settings. I think once you start typing on this keyboard by Zagg, it's actually going to feel a lot more premium than you would think considering the price. It's got most of your basic shortcuts on here like volume control. It also has a dedicated mute button, media controls, play, pause, forward, backwards. You've also got a recent apps button. You've also got a dedicated lock button. And then it's just real easy to take the iPad right off the keyboard case, and then you can just use it as a normal iPad. You can even leave the case on for extra protection. And you can actually pair this with more than one device through Bluetooth. I think you're going to be surprised at how good the build quality is on this one. And if you're looking for a more affordable keyboard case, you definitely got to check this one out by Zagg. Now here's a quick look at the backlit keys, just so you can see the different colors and how bright they are. Now this keyboard case by Rtec is actually one of the cheapest that you're gonna find for the iPad Air 4, 5, and the iPad Pro 11-inch. This one's sort of a folio style case, has a hard plastic shell that the iPad snaps into. This one is a little bit harder to snap into place, but once you get it in there, it's actually a really nice and snug fit. It also has a little holder there on the top, so you don't have to worry about losing the Apple Pencil. Really easy to get in and out of there as well. And it also has the auto sleep and wake function. Then it's got a magnet right here towards the front that kind of snaps into position. The USB-C charging ports right there where the charging port for the iPad is. You've got your screen brightness shortcuts up here at the top, volume buttons, you got the mute button, media controls, web browser, keyboard, search. You've also got your Siri button, and then of course home and delete. You've also got a dedicated lock button. The only thing you don't really get with this one is backlit keys. Overall, just a really nice job here by Rtec. I kind of wish you could choose more than just one angle, but overall it works pretty good. You can see here on the back, this is gonna work with iPad Air 4, 5, and also iPad Pro 11-inch. This one's not gonna have all the bells and whistles that some of the other keyboard cases are gonna have, but it has most of your basic shortcuts here. And even though the keyboard doesn't feel like the most premium, it still functions pretty good. And I feel like you could get quite a bit of work done on this. So again, for an entry-level keyboard case, I feel like this is going to be a pretty good option for most people. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.